Um, would you elaborate on something you said after the game about how you feel about how you're playing and feeling compared to before you got hurt and throughout your career? You sounded really pleased with how you developed.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are saying it's like I've been progressing since I've got here in Dallas from first week of camp when these guys have asked me that to now. Like, it's just been a big leap, you know. And a lot of people in the building can notice it as far as, you know, taking it week by week and just trying to stack the days. And last week, you know, it was just a special game for me. But it's not like I did anything different as far as preparation or anything like that. Like, I've been preparing the same way each week, trying to get myself physically and mentally ready to play. And I mean, as far as this guys can say, I've been doing a great job at it. So I'm just keep sticking to the routine. Like you said, I feel great right now, physically, mentally, emotionally. Ain't nothing else I can really complain about. So for me, it's just about keep stacking the days and keep finding little ways, whether it's 1% or 10% better each day.
Are you surprised at all? I mean, I don't know what your expectations were for yourself physically when you signed finally, and I wonder where you are on that progression compared to what you thought.
I mean, based off my history, I honestly didn't even have no expectations at this point because, I mean, for me, it's been like a dark cloud over me since I got into the league. You know, it was all major injuries. It wasn't like it was an ankle sprain or anything like that. Since I got into the league, it was major things. So for me to finally be where I'm at right now and to be where I'm at, like, you know, it's just a relief, I guess you could say, because I done already did it already. So it's like, what else do I got left to tear or, you know, be able to have a severe injury with? So for me, I'm comfortable. I'm confident in my body now. I ain't got no worries about me going out there and re-aggravating nothing. This training staff has done a great job specifically at helping me be able to maintain and stay on top of it if I have a little dinged up issue or something like that. So for me, like I said, it's about just staying the focus and keeping myself going.
So you are another piece in a big puzzle of guys who have been added back, gotten back healthy, and making the defense better than it was at the beginning of the year. Where are you guys as a group, do you think, compared to where you need to go for into January?
I feel like we're heading the right direction of where we want to be. You know, obviously everybody says in the NFL comes November, December, you want to be playing the best ball. And I mean, this guy's been seeing how we've been performing the last couple of weeks. I feel like we're working our way to that. We still got guys coming back, and it's crazy because everybody thinks we got a lot of guys already back. There's still guys that we're still, you know, waiting for to come back. I think we're getting Dono back this week. So that's a big part of this defense, and you know, obviously, you've seen him play. He's an enforcer. He brings a lot to the defense for us. So we still got a lot more tricks in the bag and stuff that we got coming up. So it's just about staying the route, and like I said, just keep staying focused for everybody.
You know, one of the old sayings in football is that defense will travel in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
That's special for us because it's pretty much relaying a message that, you know, it all comes down to us, and it ain't saying that whatever about the offense, it's just that we think on defense, you know, we're capable of being able to put points on the board. We're good enough to do that, and we have the players to do that. So what's holding us back for not going out there and doing that, you know? And that's the question that a lot of guys, we ask ourselves every week. And lately we've been taking offense to it and detailing the little stuff that we've been, you know, messing up weeks before, whatever the case may be. And that's just, like I said, just guys been seeing lately, it's been dominant. So we just got to keep doing that and keep focusing on the details and the little stuff that got us to where we are now, and, you know, just keep rolling.
What do you think about this offense and defensive bet that D-Law and Dak came up with? What do you think about that?
Oh, I think it's a great thing because, like I said, we're on both sides of the ball. We got so many playmakers that can, you know, whether it's catch a slant and go the distance or catch a pick six and be able to do that. You've seen D-Line do it. You've seen Trey do it. We got so many guys that done it that we know we're capable of doing stuff like that and having fun on top of the competition. So, you know, we like to compete within ourselves, and I think that's what D-Law, I just heard about it last week, so I think that's what D-Law and Dak did, and as you've seen, you know, it came out to turn out to be a great thing. You know, we had, 4 or 5 turnovers. Our offense was putting the ball in the end zone, too, so, you know, let's just keep staying on top of that and just keep driving.
We saw the interception, but the play you made on the sideline, the tackle, is that kind of the combination of, like, what a complete safety is that can make plays on the back end, but also sideline to sideline runs the court?
I mean, I ain't the judge of that. I don't know what everybody's definition of complete safety is, but I mean, for me, yeah, that's what you know, Pro Bowl safety do. You watch the greats that have been before us, you know, Sean Taylors and Ed Reeds, you know, they was capable of creating turnovers in the air as far as interceptions, and also going in the box and being able to make plays as far as tackling or forced fumbles, whatever the case may be. So I feel like for to be the safety or Pro Bowl safety, that's what's required. That's the minimum.
How about the team focus this week, Malik? You got a chance to clinch a division, and you're playing a team you just beat, and they've got all this stuff going against them, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Veteran players, how do you transmit to the younger players not to take anything for granted going into the game?
I feel like here we got enough veteran players to where, obviously we've been I'm sure everybody on this team been in a position that, this is a thing that recurs to a lot of teams, obviously. And, the veteran players here, they got the leadership roles of knowing that it's not about them. It's about us every week. It ain't about what Washington got, what they do. It's always about us and competing to get within ourselves. So as long as, these veteran guys and myself as well keep leading like we've been doing, I'm pretty sure the young guys are going to follow. And it's, as this guy see, it's paying off. So that's all we can ask for is for the young guys to be able to take the coaching that the veteran guys give and be able to roll with it. And they've done a great job of doing that as well. So
I apologize if you've been asked this already. But McCarthy said that he felt like you're coming into your own and you played your best game.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that in terms of you feel like that?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So why do you think that is?
I think just because of how I was, playing both, obviously I had interception and stuff, but just, being ahead of certain stuff that, a lot of fans wouldn't understand, obviously, but just being able to locate and be able to see stuff before it happens, being able to put myself in a position to make plays like that to where I don't got to second guess, all right, Ali run through and a great tackle on Saquon. So that's just the main thing for me. It's more so my preparation, more so than, the skill set. So just got to keep preparing myself and get ready to go out there and make those splash plays for our defense, and that's what it's going to take for us to get to where we need to be.
So a difference in your preparation has led you to see the field better, is that fair to say? Or
I wouldn't even say necessarily a difference in preparation. It's just, once you do something repeated for so long, you start little tendencies and stuff like that because it's a copycat league. It ain't like you're going to go out there and the team's running something way, way different than another team. You might have a team that runs the ball more or passes the ball more, but it's all the same stuff. So once you study it for so long, you just pick up little stuff, you just keep adding and taking the knowledge, and eventually, hopefully, that you make the strides and stuff that you're looking for based off of that.
Along those lines, that big tackle you had, what did you see in terms of just seeing things before they developed?
On that play, it was more so about the fits. I'm more so confident in knowing that, I think it was Trey on that play that was at corner, knowing that he knows that he has a safety and a D-line running inside out to the ball, so set the ball back. So I'm trusting and just confident in the defense and knowing that that's where the play has to be because Trey's forcing that, and we had the guys, like I said, we had special guys to where they know their job, they understand their job, and detail their job out to a T. So all I got to do is just execute my part of it, and it makes it easy.
Fair to say that wouldn't be a play necessarily that you would have made week one, because now here in week 15, you have more feel for your teammates and more feel for just.
Oh no, week one, I think I still could have made the play. It's just about opportunities and chances that you get over and over again. And like I said, the opportunities that I've been getting, I'm able to try to capitalize every chance I get, and that was one of the plays that was a splash play for us in the moment. So. Like I said, you can't let an opportunity pass by you or it goes to somebody else, and I wasn't trying to take that chance.
You ever played a team twice, same team twice in 3 weeks?
This is my first time, especially with how they put the game on Tuesday, and it's my first time. This is all new, I'm sure, to a lot of people, but that's the days we're in now with the COVID protocol and all this stuff going on. So, but I can't change nothing about us. Like I said, we're still preparing as if we was playing the Buccaneers, whatever the case may be. That has nothing to do with us. We're focused on us strictly and focused on what we got to get done as far as our team, and that's all the main thing for me. I ain't about none of their players or anything like that. I'm just more focused on what I need to get done better to make a better play for us and defense in general.
I know you weren't here last year, but the sense from the team coaches is that virtual meetings are going a lot more smoothly this year compared to last year. I was curious what that virtual experience is like compared to doing the real thing.
It depends on whoever you are. Like, some guys like it because obviously we ain't got to be out here on our feet and stuff like that all day or in the meeting room sitting in hard chairs all day, but it's about how you take the advantage of it. Some guys take a great advantage of it. Some guys, just run with it. So for me, I think it's actually okay. It tests how you going to get yourself ready for the week. Because we go from being here all day. Of course, if you're in their face and all that, you're going to study all day and all that. But what you're going to do on your free time, you're at home, and it's hours of you not having to be there, and you just show up for walkthroughs. And it just separates who's preparing herself or who's getting herself ready to play, really. You know, so that's the main thing for me. It ain't changed nothing about me. I prepare myself the same way, and I mean, it's been pretty much solid for me for how my routine is this week.
Is it on every player to be accountable individually, or as a group, do you guys hold each other accountable?
I mean, it's the NFL. If you ain't a professional at the NFL level, then I don't know, you know, what was your point of getting here and stuff like that. But it's rare in the league that you'll find a guy who will waste this opportunity by not trying to prepare themselves, you know. So I don't think that's really an issue on this team, or I mean, I'm pretty sure on any team in general, or they wouldn't be in the league.
On that note of how different guys prepare, you've seen a lot of rookies through the years. What have you noticed about the way Micah prepares, the way he goes about, I guess, his football IQ, if you're not in these things, position-wise, for a rookie?
I feel like he's doing a great job. I mean, what does he got? How many sacks he got this year? He's getting a sack every week, and he's showing up on film every week from different positions. And
yeah.
I mean, anybody that knows football, it's not easy to be able to play D-line, linebacker, and possibly safety too, and making all the checks on top of that. So that's just a credit and a hat off to how he prepares himself mentally each week to be able to play those multiple positions. And I mean, Micah is one of those rare breed guys who, even if he didn't prepare himself, he can step out there and you just be like, Micah, go get the quarterback, and he's capable of doing that. So, but like I said, he's done a great job preparing himself. He's, you know, he's a professional, and obviously it's paying off, and it's showing that he's done a great job this year.
When did you know he was rare, or how rare that he is? When did you know?
To be honest, I mean, he signed with my agent too, so I knew coming out he was different. But to see it firsthand, it's just crazy. And it's funny because when we did the Pizza Hut thing, I'm looking at his stat line on one of his jerseys, and it was a stat line that a lot of players wouldn't even think was a real stat line. You'll think it was an over-the-game thing, over-the-game thing, but it was a one game. He had like 13 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, a PBU or something like that. And I'm like, that's something you do over a 3-game stretch and stuff like that. So that just speaks out the special player he is.
Did you spend time on the pre-draft process? I know David sometimes has his guys
Yeah.
come out with the receivers.
No, I actually didn't, because I was still recovering from my Achilles and stuff like that, and obviously the COVID thing, and I was dealing with my baby girl coming into the world. So no, I really didn't get a chance to hang out with him until a little bit before, well, when I first got to camp in Oxnard. So, but I mean, I heard so much about him and talked to him a little bit before then over the phone and stuff like that. And Mike is just a big kid, and man, that's all I can tell you. He's just a big kid, and he just loves being around football and stuff like that. So,
Thanks,
appreciate it. Thank you.